Hooty hoo indeed, gentlemen there. Well, already we're going into the second round here, BBPN season number 10. We're going to review the divisions one last time to see how it all shook out here. And then who knows, later on, maybe later we might review the new divisions and take a look. Not this cast, but at a later time. Alright, gents, are you ready to see just how horrible or great this all went down? Alright, chaps, let's start it off with a Panda division, because this always seems to be a favourite to start off with sometimes, and there was a lot of excitement this week here, so let's go and review how it did finish up. We'll actually look at the schedule first here, and then we'll go and review the teams, what's left of them in some cases here. Sisters of the Leaf, one hell of a recovery there, 2-1 was the final match there against the Skaven. The Skaven gave their all, but as they said, they got right rogered as things went on there. You saw the broadcast on that one there. Yep, the Khemri found a way and down went. You know, it's what happens when you hire that star player. We've said it before and we'll say it again. He is useless this season. Utterly cunting useless. And so the Khemri go and take a pretty good important win there. Meanwhile, of course, Dead Pyrel, no skull, no surprise there. They did a great job there. Bit of a disappointment in the Dark Elves. I'll probably end up having to cast that game later there to see what the hell happened. But we did expect that to be a battle of champions between those two firms there. So that will definitely be a looky-loo there. And there, of course, the Dallas Dead Boys. Thank you. You had a nice consistent game there. Big trouble, little knobs. It just wasn't going to work, was it there? Oh well, Hilligan Division bound. Here we go. Right, let's review how it finally, and yes, they're going to be shocked at this. They're going to be shocked. The Amazons took number 1. Yep, you've seen that right. Amazons have finally took the number 1 seat. Dark Elves, right behind them, number 2. It's only because the TV, the Amazons got so fucking punished getting here, they get up a notch. So, go figure. 1 and 2 as it is there. Next up, of course, then you can see the Necros. Did not disappoint there. Solidly near the top there. Number 3. Khemri. I said that was a must win. Big difference that made there. That put them up to number 4. They are solidly qualified for the second round there. Now the other Necro firm, the Dallas Dead Boys. Well, you'll take that win because it solidified you very nicely right up there. Number 5. And then, of course, Underworld, Stagger. Well, he does make it to the next round. He's just not in good shape doing it. And we'll go and take a look why. Now, the Hooligan Division qualifiers. Yep, Ogres, well, Hooligan Division seems to be where you belong, isn't it there? That's been a tradition since Calm Yorick is always there. So, welcome to the show there, lad. And, of course, the Skaven. And maybe it's it. You're going to Hooligan, you're not out. Going to Hooligan, and that's where the magic starts to happen here. Now, let's go and actually take a look at what it is with the firms here. Of course, what cheap getters here, Underworld. Like we said, that was a rough fucking match they had in there. And you can see here, they have recovered. They've replaced goblins left, right, and center, because you can notice here how many have got zeros. And, of course, he's got the one thrower going in. He's got block, that's good. Storm Vermin, and, of course, the Trollet still does fuck all. And that's a hard one to discuss about there, because it's hard to blame the coach for that one there. If it works, it works. It doesn't, it doesn't. And that about sums it up there. Remember, his style is star players. Because remember, and I have to remind people of this, he does have Nuffle's Altar. So that does make his inducements great. It's a shame they've all been cunts, but it does make them great. 1 reroll, okay, lad, seriously, you need to work on that. You need a second reroll. It's been showing, unfortunately, there. And only the 4 fan factor. He'll work on it in the second round here. Now, the ones who won the division, much to their own surprise. Sister of the Leaf here, the Amazon firm. And you can see they paid for it getting here. He has replaced all the blitzes. He's got one that's a cripple, AG decrease, so she's not dodging as well as she used to be. And then, of course, the catcher group, they're doing their job there, carrying on there. They're probably going to do better. You can see one's about ready to become the next Blodger, so he's not worried at all here. This is becoming where his team is second round ought to be pretty good here. It's all the Blodge. And you see all that Blodge. Left, right, and bloody center, and he's got other players ready to go for the next one there. 3 rerolls, 5 fan factor, and the Apothecary. His advantage is going to be the low TV. He's going to get inducements in about every fucking matchup he goes into. So expect him to do great things unless he gets a bad matchup. And we know what teams we're thinking of in that case there. We'll see what division he ends up in there. The Sand Destroyers, bravo, yep, the Camry, you showed what for, and you did what for. Let's review here. Tomb Guardians doing a solid job, 2 a mighty blow. This is where his team starts getting fun. A Blitzer Movement 7, believe me, that is fucking dynamite on a Camry team. A Movement 7 Blitzer, fucking dynamite. He suddenly gives you different flexibility and options, and it's showing because he's getting wins now, isn't he? This is one that's no surprise here. Block and AG3. This has become the designated hero of his team. And another reason why he's getting wins. I mean, we'll take that. Dirty player, no surprise. Absolutely none whatsoever there. Accurate on the thrower. Well, like I said, you should have taken a different skill, but it's what you got. You go with it. And like I said, he's adjusted. You can see clearly the coach does adjust on the fly. And of course, the kick. Excellent skill choice there. Excellent skill choice. 3 rerolls, 5 fan factor. He's going to be scary in whatever division. And of course, yeah, Dead Pirate no roll here. Ice Blade, you've come in steaming, haven't you there? It's just a wonderful team to look at here for Necros. Taking a look here, both werewolves, nothing to complain about there. One is the bitch, and the other one is the bitch slap, pretty much. And then, of course, the golems. One's got block, one doesn't. You're working on it, no problem. Of course, the 2 whites. Ah, yes. Both have guard. It's suited your play style delightfully. Keep it up there. Because you can see, didn't waste a double on the zombie. So now you see what he's doing here. He's making a necrofirm with guard. So there's a few teams he's willing to go toe-to-toe with. Combined with these lads. And he's going to scare you. And, of course, the ghoul with sure hands. That's dynamite, isn't it? It really is dynamite. 3 reroll, 6 fan factor. I've got no worries about you, lad. Other than that, you're going to be very dangerous. Meanwhile, straight in early in division. There it is. Big trouble, little knobs. There's just so many things to say about this team here. Again, where are the rest of the ogres? I know, you're working on it. Well, he is saving money, so if he does okay in his first Hooligan match, you'll probably see the fifth ogre. And then this team might stop doing some magic. 2 rerolls, fine, you'll have to make do with just 2 rerolls probably for the rest of this run here. Well, he's got Noble with block, so there's the blodger. There you go. There is your designated. Give him the ball and let him score. Why? Trying to kill him is going to take some effort. Exactly. Diving tickle, there's a great idea there. And of course, there we go. Sneaky gets good choice considering he's already injured. He's not going to be long there. Catch, absolutely great skill. And the rest, you don't care. You really don't there. Good luck in Illigan Division, lad. Good luck there. You'll notice the drapes have been changed. And here we go, the other one here. Dallas Dead Boys and Goat Boys crew here. Very different team here, isn't it here? Well, again, we've seen what's happened with this coach. And again, I will always stress, I love the coach. He is utterly brilliant. Noffel just doesn't take a favour to him. The werewolves, of course, got nice skills in there. Both blocking, one with the tackle there. They're doing a great job. The flash golem, ooh, mighty blow here. He's ready for a dunny, isn't he? And meanwhile, the other one's got to work his way up there. Both whites with tackle. I think he's planning on dodgy Dodgerson's teams there. Oh, if he gets the Amazons, he's looking forward to them. Kick, great skill he bought there. And he's got Blodge on his 1 ghoul there. Nothing wrong with that there. And 2 team. This is maybe his problem, but then how Nuffle treats him, I don't blame him. So 2 team rerolls. That's all he's got. Boltka's on his inside. He's had to replace players. So that's why. But he's only 11. 1230 TV there. 4 fan factor. I still expect great things from you there, lads. Second round, let's see. Okay, now the team that is the glow sunshine of this division here. I won't lie. This is the glow sunshine. Wealthy Berry Fairy here. And let's take a look at how delightful this team. Well, ow! Someone took a smack to the side of his head there. Bung knee. Doesn't need it. But that's going to slow him down. I liked him when he had real movement. Well, he aren't going to run so fast anymore, isn't he? Yep, -1 movement. The runner only now moves 6, not 7. Can't get rid of him, though. He's too useful. The stars of the team, 100% there. The blitzers all got blodge and, of course, tackle, and strip ball. And in his hands, dynamite. Meanwhile, 2 counter girls, and you can already see they're getting to work. Second round, look out. They're going to be the dynamite. And, of course, The Wood Elf Slave Crew. One of them's finally got kick. Don't worry, it's actually the best skill you could buy them then. That is the one roll those bastards have. The rest of them, I've got no complaints. 3 team rerolls, Apothecary. It is, believe it or not, what I think a low fan factor for you, but you know what? 5's your deal. And of course, the other qualifier for the Hooligan Division, the Gooder Boys. Can't run if they tried. I've seen you play there, lad. There's nothing wrong with you. The dice just don't like you. And always it's positioning, positioning, positioning. Don't mind you, that last game, you had them. And then Nuffle had you, unfortunately. Nuffle had you over bent over backwards, lad. And he's already out his top gutter runner for the next game by a missed next game. Fortunately, he didn't break his neck. And the rest of the crew, well, they need to produce. And he knows it. I'm preaching to his choir there. And I'm sorry, they do need to produce. And again, I know you're trying. You'll have to just keep working on this part here. Storm Vermin, they haven't done enough. And you know it too. So again, it's not really in the thrower. That's low considering how many gutter runners you've got. But every game seems to be going away that the thrower hardly gets involved. And you know it too. Meanwhile, as for the Line Rats, well, they're Line Rats, aren't they? And they're taking the punishment. 3 rerolls, it's good there. Now you see what your problem is. No fan factor. But look, 7 losses. Buddy's off the Hooligan Division. Here's the fun part here. Here's my advice to you there. You're going to Hooligan Division. It's a whole new division. It's sunshine. You want a fun insight? We've had a team win the entire league. Came from Hooligan Division. We've had that. So it indeed can happen there. So alright. That was Panda Division summed up in a nutshell. Many things were summed up in a nutshell. And now it's time for the Hammer Time Division there. And as you can see, we got one game that's not decided yet, but don't worry, it's decided. It's a default win to the Chorfs, alright? Because this lad dropped. Shame, shame, shame. Take a quick little review here, what the results actually were here. The Sovereign, 3-0 over Dummy Thick. Well, it was either going to go one way or the other. It's definitely gone the other. Yep, indeed, yep. They've marched on there. So much for the Halflings. You saw from the cast on that one there, the Underworld just... It's what happens when you have a coach who knows what the hell he's doing versus another coach. I will be very polite about that when I get to your team. You'll hear me talk about, oh, will you ever? And of course over here, Cemetery Gates did beat the Gozards. Well, bravo. No, well played. Bravo in there. And they're going to have to take a look at the teams and actually figure out what actually happens. Let's see what the final result is. Now remember, they haven't marked the 1 win. So this is a little bit off. Okay? Bottom is still the bottom here, but the Anvils, they're going to leap up a little bit here, but they're going to be 3, 2, and 2. They're going to end up finishing around 4th, all right? So you understand that one here. All right, so first off, Cemetery Gates, bravo. The only completely undefeated record of the entire first round. Well done, lad, well done. Your undead did not disappoint. 7 bloody wins. That's an achievement. Take it, embrace it. Everyone's gunning for you. Meanwhile, Nurgle, 4-2-1. Quite impressive record with a starting Nurgle firm that's marched on and on and on there. They're definitely a team to watch out for. We'll see how they do. Underworld, you are the big delight. We have loved you. We're going to be cheering you on, and even you're probably quietly surprised you're doing this well here. 3-2-2. You're marching on to the next round, and then you're going to be a rather interesting challenge for any firm to take care of. Now, of course, next tier technically is the Chorfs there. Well, it's not where you really should be. Now, I'll stress this, and I'll stress this repeatedly. Your Chorfs. Middle of the pack? Seriously? That's where you wound up. Do better. That's all I'll say on that there. I'll review your team as we get to you there. Dwarves. Oh, you've heard my yelling and screaming at this one here. And somehow he ends up in 5th. You decide in the comments about that one there. He ends up in 5th. Gozards, 2-2-3. That was rough there, but you made it to the second round. Barely. Barely, but you made it to the second round. You're going in, but oh, you're going to have to crank it up a notch here if you're going to carry on here. Halflings, off to the Hooligan Division with you. That's no surprise there, really, but you can see by his results there. He was dangerous any given Sunday. He was dangerous there. And, of course, the one drop. Shoo, scram, Varmos, you little varmint. All right, let's go and take a look and review the actual teams here. All right. Here we go. Yep, the only completely undefeated team. The cemetery gates here by Radoga. Let's take a quick little review of the firm here. You can see they're in great shape going into the second round here. This is the only thing that hurt them in their last game. Yep, you can see it there. An armor bust on the Blodge sure hands. He can't fucking fire him. He'd love to. He can't. He's got to keep this lad. So now he's got a danger zone. Yeah, that is someone he's really worried about. Because remember, ghouls don't regenerate. So he's not happy about that. He's really not fucking happy. And of course, you can see the roster of players as it goes on. Well, the mummies are marching on. They both have guard. No surprise. Fits his playstyle, as you can see perfectly. The whites, of course. Well, one's a blodger. That's good. That works there. He's got the Rassle. He's got the blodger. He's got the Bill Bexley speed with the tackle. Like I said, the problem is his designated ball carrier has got a banged up set of armor. So he's definitely going to be fun to watch to see how he readjusts to this. And of course, dirty player, no surprise, you got so many zombies, you might as well at this point here because, well, you gotta thin them out somehow. And of course, the block, and the blodge, and the guards, and all the other wonderful stuff there. Cheerleaders, coaches assisted, 7 fan factor, 3 team rolls. You are going to be a team to look out for in the next round. All right, now, meanwhile, let's take a look here at the Gozards. They have a few levels up to do here. Yep, guaranteed which ones this one's getting here. Again, you do have one of the best Cruxors we've seen in ages there. You're getting another skill up in here. Sauruses, you've got a blodger here, you've got the side step, 3 rerolls, 3 fan factor. Yes, you're a bit low, but guess what? You made it the second round there. Your team will do better, alright? Just trust in yourself, trust in your positioning, and a bit of risk occasionally. You may honestly be surprised how that works out for you. Straight from the underworld. My God, what this team does in his hands there. You wouldn't think it's a threat, but then again, it's how we put it here. It is a complete and utter error to ever misjudge the talent of this coach. If you ever do, well, you're going to see yourself in the loss column here against this lad here. Just saying here, Troll of Claw did a great job his last game. Yep, no injuries, didn't care. He did a great job anyway. Now you can see jump up on the blitzer, and of course the other one's got Mighty Blow. He's doing great here. He's got the throwers here. Yep, both of course just doing fine. One's doing more work than the other one, but he's got the other one just in case, and that's a good idea. The star of the last game. Yeah, that is indeed the star there. Yep, 2 heads, did a great job. You have to watch the cast to see what he did. And then of course the Arabian Prince, he's got Rassle. Good choice there. And then of course the workhorses of this team. Big Hands, as you saw, it's a great piece, does great job, and if not, the Horns is the other one you got to look out for. 3 rerolls, 6 fan factor. Oh, you are going to be the any given Sunday. Not talking about you, we're done. All right, now let's take a look at the Halflings. Hooligan Bounties, whoa. Running out of Halflings again, are we? Yeah, it seems to be an endlessly raw, but he's got 3 built-in rerolls. 3! 7 fan factor. It's still a surprisingly high fan factor. The Apothecary here. TV, believe it or not, it's actually starting to creep up here. Trees need to do more. I hate to say it. Even he knows that. He does know the trees need to do more. As for the Halflings, he's got the one big superstar now. He's got Diving Tickle. But remember, his biggest problem is AG2. Can't fire him. He's a blodger. Meanwhile down here, Movement 4 crippled. But he's a blodger. Can't fucking fire him. It's becoming a litany in this damn league here. And of course, yeah, you can tell he lost 2 more Halflings. Well, he's got to replace them. That's done deal. Replace your Halflings, keep on soldiering on. You're in Illigan Division, and you're going to have the advantage of the TV half the time. Halfling Chef, keep inducing it every game. See what fucking happens. Alright? I can't stress this enough to you. The Chorfs. Boo, hiss, boo. Alright, let's go talk about them seriously. Boo, hiss, boo. Yep, team value 1170, 170 set on the key. 2 team rerolls, Apothecary 5 fan factor. Reviewing the team. Okay, he's got the block on the 1 Bull Centaur. Alright. Again, I will say, this is falling short here. You've got 7 games under your belt, and this is falling short here. However, maybe you'll be lucky with a few key assignments when they assign things, and you'll get a level up on one of these lads here. Only the guard, that's it. Now, the Hobgoblins, now we're starting to see where he's now having to focus attention. And they're doing their best. I will defend these poor lads here. Sure hands, excellent skill. Tackle, I guess you've run into some problems. Because if these lads can't handle it and he's having to do the job, something's gone wrong. However, as I understand, he tried to pick kick. Typical Hobgoblin. Look up the lore about Hobgoblins. They are all originally supposed to have really fucking stupid. They're all supposed to have that skill. It's a misprint that they don't have it. No, I'm serious. The Hobgoblins are all supposed to have really stupid. So that fits them. And then, like I said, it was a misprint when they first came out with Trolls. And thanks to the Euros, they never fixed it. Because of course they didn't. And meanwhile, that movement upgrade, no, there's nothing wrong with that. In fact, that's actually excellent on this team. No, that's actually excellent. That goes very well with these lads. It gives you a bit of extra speed. So you're on your way. And if he gets another touchdown, pick a skill you find is useful. Anything will do there, except Dirty Player, because he's movement. He's actually now too fucking valuable. Block is the likely one. Wrestle, I would actually say, is your other. Look at Wrestle. I maybe shouldn't be giving you any hints, but like I said, if he gets a touchdown, look at Wrestle, alright? Alright? Listen to this lad. I might know what I'm talking about occasionally. It isn't all coming out of my arse. Comes out the front too. Anyway, here we go. Oh, I've been waiting for fucking you here. The dwarves. Let's take a look at this fucking dwarf firm here. Wow! Did you get your ass handed to you there in that last one? Now, he's got level ups. Fine. It's going to make life interesting. It will certainly make his life interesting what these level ups are going to be here. But, let's face it, the Troll Slayers, they still haven't gotten a level. What's wrong with them? Then again, the player's been probably asking himself that all every season there. Okay, the coach in this case here. Same here. Blitzer. Good choice there. The guard, I can see why. And then meanwhile, your guard, well, he's movement decrease. Don't care. He's a dwarf. It doesn't matter for him because he's got one job. But him, AG decrease. Again, don't fucking care. It's another stat that doesn't matter. The only two stats that matter to you if he takes an AV decrease or a strength decrease. The only two stats that matter to you. If it's AG, your line beard, don't care. It's the movement, don't care. It really is. So be it. 3 rerolls, Apothecary, 3 fan factor. Alright. Dwarves are trickier than they look. This should be subtly obvious if anyone's ever really played Dwarves before. Yes, people accuse Dwarves of being an extremely easy and hated team. Which is true. But playing them at a good higher level and caliber, and the BBPN does tend to bring that on here, you gotta step up your game here, and you gotta play the Dwarves solid. After that there, the dead silence speaks for itself afterwards. Okay, now here's the team we've been looking forward to. Let's end it up on a high note here, shall we here? Sovereign, the Nurgles. Oh, the Nurgles. What have they done this season? What have they not done? Well, 1 loss. They really want that game back. They really do. 2 team reroll, 6 fan factor. Again, brilliantly built here. The Fluffy with a strength increase and stand firm. He's not going anywhere. And if he gets a 3rd skill, you know, there's a lot of choices you've got with that 3rd skill. If it's a basic skill, you've got a lot of choices. And believe it or not, here's the thing. If I do recall right, let's take a look at the player here. Yeah, let's take a look here. Mutations are double. Alright? Which is a bit of a shame there for Nurgle. Mutation, but here's my insight here. If he rolls a double, you don't have to buy block. You can buy prehensile tail. Okay? Just a thought there. Considering what that Fluffy could do for you. Alright, you know, he's doing well enough. I don't need to counsel him in there. It's his style. His style and my style with Nurgle are a bit different in here. And he's making it work. So, who am I to criticize? Well, I'm your broadcast booth. So, I evaluate, I judge, and come up with different opinions. I can be wrong. Alright? He's proven me wrong, this coach here. He's done some delightful things. So, that's fair. Alright? Nurgle Warriors, they're developing fine. Fun fact, he's had to replace one, so that was a problem. He was getting some good development there, the rest of it, and then boom, dead! So that's a bit of a pisser, isn't there? The Pestigors. You would expect more of them there, but anyone who's followed this firm realizes he has had a shite show for his Pestigors, including his most skilled ones crippled. He's had to fire them and start again, so that's got to be frustrating. And as for the Rotters, zero criticism of them whatsoever, because the Rotters you never expect anything fantastic from, especially with his playstyle and how he runs his team. If they can be as crippled as they want, he's got both kneecaps missing on one of them, doesn't care. I'm willing to bet the next major injury he takes is more movement. Fun fact, that is as low as you can go. The rules state the lowest decrease is -2. After that, it doesn't fucking count anymore. Alright? Except for nigglers. Nigglers are the exception to that rule. Nigglers can be more than 2. Don't know if they're going to change that for BB 2020. I haven't looked at that one specifically there. And he's got one level up here on... Yeah, you got it. An extra arms rotor. No, I'm serious. He's got an extra arms rotor and he's got a level up there. So... Sure hands is a maybe, because I think we've got your ball carrier, gentlemen. Well, we know what he should normally do, but as I've discussed, they keep getting crippled. So he's changing strategies. See, mark of a good coach. He's seen how the thing's developing here, and he's changing strategies. So there you go. That basically was Hammer Time Division all signed up there. As you said, that one's already resolved, which means the leaderboard's different there. That's Hammer Time. Bravo. Congratulations to you all there. And we'll see how you all do. Okay, oh god, it's that division. And now it's Tasserin Division here. Wow, what a final week this was in this division. Let's go and take a look and quick study here what the final results were. And yeah, you saw it there and you saw the cast. That was one hell of a game there. The Khemri and the Orcs threw down and it's a 2-2 tie. Both coaches utterly brilliant in their teams. It depends on your opinion on the Ferbs there. Meanwhile, as you see there, 2-1 the final result there. Yep, they marched on. They got another win there. The Pro Elves got back into their winning ways here. But at least it's nice to know the Nurgle did not quit that game. They fought it out there. This one's a talk here. Yep, you see it. The Trolls beat the living tar out of the Norse on that one there. That was a bloody game. And the score shows it there. And then, of course... Skaven versus the Bretonnians. Bretonnians played a really solid style there and managed to somehow slow the Skaven. But you saw that. The Skaven never quit right to the last turn. And the final score was 1-1. So let's see how the leaderboard does sort out here. So no surprise here. Unbeaten is the term for it. Not undefeated. Unbeaten is the specific term there because you've got a tie. You've got a tie. But the Pro Elves are going to move on as expected there, no problem. And yep, these cunts, you see it there, also unbeaten. See, that's what Chorfs do. 3 wins, 4 draws. What a weird run they had. They're on to the second round there, and they are scary, that team. All right, Mice and Min. 1 loss. Well, you know who it's that's to. You can figure it out most of the time because of these 2 results. You can figure out what starts happening there, who they bump into at some point. But it's still a great result. Well done. We have still very high... You definitely showed why Skaven might just be your magic firm. We'll see how the second round actually treats you on that one there. Bretonnians, same thing there. Wonderful record. And we see who you bumped into again. No surprise, probably. 2-4-1. Considering you've had a team you've been rebuilding almost the entire season after the first 4 games was averaging a death a game, including mainline skilled blitzers. The fact you end up right here, 2-4-1, bravo. Absolutely bravo. No, I'm not japing about that. That's absolutely bravo. The Norse, well, your last match, what can you do about it? It was the team you least wanted to face at the end. And yet your lads, they were rock heroes the whole way. They played as rock gods. But 3 wins, 4 losses. You go to the next round. Your seeding might not be what you'll want to be. Hopefully you do get a decent division though. And you go back to your pounding ways. Because again, you've shown how well you play this Norse team. You really play them fucking well. it's just Nuffle doesn't agree with you all the time, and even yourself. And it's wonderful to hear that, and you've said it yourself there. You catch when you go, whoops, I shouldn't have done it that way. There was another way to do it. See? Second round, this is where you'll shine, okay? Panda, 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 panda. Well, funny enough, the 2-2 tie and the crippling damage you took doing that tie means you go to the next round. You qualify in place number 2. It doesn't make sense, but because you're crippled, you go on to the second round. Yay. Meanwhile, the Khemri were like to have fucking words with you about that one, but they're off to the Hooligan Division. They're off to the Hooligan Division. Hooray, hooray. And I'd be terrified if I was in the Hooligan Division, because that team is fucking deadly. We'll review them as we go along here. And of course, again, there's always a team that has that happen in every division there. But you're off to the Hooligan Division there, and you have shown every single game you played, you never quit, you never give up there. Hooligan Division, same advice I gave to the Skaven coach going there. Whole new ball game, treat it as such, show them what for. All right. So let's take a look at the teams here and review these little bastards. Of course, the highlight, which is why we're now all dressed here in the fleur-de-lis, of course, is Phantoms, Dodgers, Duelists here. How do you say anything bad about this team other than it's still fucking alive, sir? Yep, the AG5. Yep, strip ball. And, of course, the one with the dodge, nerves of steel in there. He's got guard on the lineman here. He's got the strong arm on the thrower. They're doing great here. Meanwhile, the blitzer, hey, he got a skill finally. And, of course, it's Blodge. So, great. He's even worse. He's even fucking worse. He'll catch you. Blodge you. Yeah, as if you needed more things to hate. He's got the kick. That's absolutely the right skill. He's got a wrestle. Good choice. And, of course, he's now got another catcher. Yes, he's getting another catcher online to work with the other two. When Pro Elves can start getting to 2, 3, and then here's your horror. 4 catchers going on the run. Terrifying, isn't it there? TV, he's about where he wants to be there. 1490, 120. 3 TV reroll, 6 sound factor. A team to beat. I couldn't stress that enough there. Off to the Hooligan Division. Is it deserved? I don't think he deserved to go down to the Hooligan Division, but that might be the biggest blessing in disguise. We will see how this turns out anyway there. Mighty Blow, they're ready to level up there. So the Tomb Guardians, they're doing the job here. The Blitzers both have skill ups. Ooh. And he's off to Hooligan Division. Bring the meat. Oh, he's like, and of course there he's got the thrower, one with block, one with a kick-off return. And of course he's got the kick there. 3 rerolls, 6 fan factor. My prediction, this is the team in Hooligan Division you're going to have to look out for. That is the team in Hooligan to beat. Now these cunts, yeah, let's take a look at Wanker's Crap there. 1300 TV, 3 rerolls, Apothecary, 7 factor. Well, I see Sid took care of Warfowl again. Yeah, bang, he's out for next game. But don't worry, they've got another dirty player. The Hobgoblins don't fucking care about your fucking Sids. They don't care. As you see there, yeah, he's got the strength 6. He's got the block now. And he's going to the next skill. I'll say it again. This is dangerous. Meanwhile, Bull Centaur, uh-oh. Do you sense a theme going on with this team? Mighty Blow, Mighty Blow. Oh, gee, Mighty Blow. Do you want to face this team anytime soon? I don't think so. The guy's a prat. He really is. All right, hammer time, good time, every time. And here we go. And now we get to observe how the reconstruction is working. It definitely is the reclamation. That's what we're going to call this here. The Reclamation or something like that here. It's like Granada all over again. Look that one up. AG4. Absolutely delightful. That you really want on your blitzer there. It's a great skill. Blodge, tackle, Blodge. Great skills in there. And of course, yep, he's now got the new replacement and he's already working his way back up again. Peasants. Well, you need more peasants. But you know that already then. I'm telling you what you already know. And of course, the Yeomen, well, they don't have to carry the team quite as much, but they still got work ahead of them there. 2 rerolls. This is low. But, again, I'm not critical of you because I know your history of what you went through in this division. So I get it. So as soon as you got your peasants, you're going to need 2 of them. That's the next thing you work on there. All right, carry on, lads. Carry on, me wayward son. All right. Most handsome man with a cape here ever run a skating team, land of the gambler, mice and men. And this is a low TV, but you start to see why. He's had a rough bit again, hasn't he there? The Storm Vermin doing nothing. Again, this is a problem. He's working on it. The Gutter Runners, the Star... Oh, he's got the shadowing. He's bought the shadowing. You know, normally I go, it's... but not with this coach. Nope, not with this coach. You've seen how he plays. All right, this one's out for a turn. No problem. Thrower, he needs to do more. He really needs to do more, but the last games really haven't given him a chance. He's got the kick. Absolutely the perfect skill to buy for a line rat. The rest of them don't fucking care. 3 rerolls. It's perfect. 6 fan factor. Apothecary. You're going to be a challenge in the next round, aren't you, lad? You're definitely going to be a challenge here. All right, now the Norse Yoda to Valhalla. You're starting to see the problem he ran into in his last game. Owie, and owie. He's out 3 players next game. He had a 12-player firm. Key term was. However, he didn't lose anybody permanently. And the only injury he took 1 real injury. And he's fired him already and he's already replaced him. He didn't fucking care. He's already replaced the person who already took the crippling injury. He actually had 4 people permanently injured. 1 was an IV decrease. Fired! And he's already replaced them. So it's actually a low TV, but that might be an advantage there. But the AG4, great on the thrower. Don't get me wrong. That is the Norse Dream right there to start off. And of course, the runner's got Blodge. He's got pummeling it on the Berserker. Yep, you absolutely buy that. The other one's trying to do his job. And then, well, he needs a game to recover. Simply put, he needs a game to recover. The kick is out, the guard's out, the block Ufurf is out. He needs a game to recover. All right, 3 rerolls there, 3 fan factor. Well, after the last pummeling, the fans are like, they don't want to deal with this stench. All right, so game 1's going to be tough for you, lad. But come up with some good inducements. See who your opponent is. You might just surprise everybody. You definitely have during this season. Alright, well, this team always gets talked about here. The Whiteheads, well, you're off to the Hooligan division there. It's a whole new game. Break tackle with Fluffy. Because of how he plays Fluffy, it's a good choice of skill. Don't get me wrong, he plays Fluffy his way. It works, it's just not doing enough. That's not the coach's fault. Nuffle is a cunt this season. 4 Pestigors. Now, you see that right. He's got 4 fucking Pestigors. 1 Rotter. 1. He's got to start recruiting. Well, maybe. Who knows? Hooligan division. You might start recruiting, lad. Who knows? Maybe this is a division for you. And then, of course, the Nurgle Warriors. They're fantastic. He's got bloody marvellous warriors here. Block 1's even got leader, so he gets to keep his TV low. And then he's only got the 1 fan fact. He's got cheerleader, you know. Maybe. Hooligan division. Like I said, embrace it, love it, kiss it. At least kiss something anyway. And here we go. The Thunder Down Under. Congratulations, you into the 2nd round. I don't know how. Are you sleeping with the commissioner or something? Or you're bribing the bro? Actually, you are. Yeah, okay. All right, it's self-explanatory then. Let's carry on here, the review here. Awkward. All right, the Blitzers. Oh, he's got Mighty Blow, he's got Tackle, he's got 1 recovering, so that's fine here. Meanwhile, the poor Blackhawks, that is rough, that is rough. Your first game's going to suck. 2 Blackhawks missed next game, and he's only got the 2 standing up there. And, of course, the lineman, the thrower, well, he's got kickoff return, good skill for him there. And, of course, he's got the other lineman. 150k, huh? All right, advice. I hate to say it, you might need maybe you need another thrower eventually, or invest in goblins, or maybe more. You need a week to recover. You really do need a week to recover. 4 fan factor, 3 team rerolls. The Apothecary. What a bizarre division this was. It absolutely was. All right, let's sum all this up then, shall we? So that was it First round done and locked away. Not the way you all expected it to go, is it? It really is an interesting season. How some teams are definitely leaping to the forefront. And other teams, they struggled, didn't they, there? But there we are. Second round. New seedings to new divisions there. Of course, some of you are going to end up in divisions you really don't want to be in. That's pretty fucking obvious there. Look at it this way. If you ended up pretty much with teams you didn't like facing in your division, don't worry, unless you're number 1, 2, you're not dealing with them again. That's the bright side. Yeah, it's one of the crazy things. And as for the Hooligan division, oh my lord, is it going to be weird this season. It's going to be weird because we got so many pummeling teams going in and halflings. It's pummeling teams and halflings, and yet the halflings, the ogre firms, we've seen them succeed in the Hooligan division and do very well. We've seen Camry do well in the Hooligan division. It's going to be a hell of a great ride there. Anyway, congratulations. Thank you for all sticking through all this there. This is what makes this so fucking entertaining. Nuffle, bless your dice.